What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to the third episode of Vivy, Fluorite Eye's song. This one's titled A Tender Moon Tempo, A Pleasant Chat with the Stars. Okay, so, we're already on episode 3 of this, which is surprising, because we've only just restarted the season, but we did get the double feature last time, which was actually really, really nice, and those two episodes really worked well together. I don't know why... I mean, it was a 1 hour special, as episode 1, episode 2, and that's how it aired. I wonder why they chose to do that route as opposed to just having a 40-minute first episode to air, and then, say, have only a 12-episode season. Like, because it's 13 episodes, although 2 of them grouped to 1, so it's a 40-minute intro in a 12-episode series, essentially, is what we ended up getting. I wonder why they just didn't put all 40 minutes of it together as one continuous long episode, even though it was aired like that. Maybe it was something to do with the TV network or something, but yeah. I like shows that give us more than just the base 20 minutes intro to your series on day one. I very much appreciate shows that do that. Warlords of Secret Reaper did it recently. ReZero often did that. Well, ReZero Season 1 definitely did it. I can't remember if Season 2 started off with 40 minutes or not. I don't think it did. Maybe I'm misremembering, but Season 1 definitely did. And any show that gives you like an extended first look at it means you can get more world building, character building, and everything into your audience, so that they're more attached already after just one viewing. And that makes it much, much easier to convince people to watch for the second episode, and by then you should have people hooked that they're going to continue on. And this show pulled it off perfectly. Like, I really like Vivy, or Diva as she's currently known, but I think she's going to take the Vivy name in, well, unfortunately, memory of Momoka, because, yeah, she's dead already. She's dead already, so it was an important moment for pointing out what is going on with what's going on in this world and what our main objective is and the rules of it. I feel like that moment deserved a bit more. Like, it was a bit too sudden and a bit too rushed in a way. It felt like they were very much limited by the time constraints of their 1 hour time slot on TV or whatever. It felt like that was a bit limited, because the first episode was like 26, 27, next episode was like 23. So if they both were like the same length and they had that full extended time, I think the Momoka bit would have been a bit better shown. But essentially, it just proves the point of Matsumoto saying, look, we can change the past, but we can't change the past on things that are irrelevant to our current goal. If we change too many things, who knows where we'll end up? And it's a very good point. All time travel based stories kind of need to consider that. It's like, change one thing, you might not even exist anymore. Like, it could be as simple as that. I know we all would, if we had the ability to time travel, we would all like to fix certain things that happen in our lives and other people's lives and like help people out, but the consequences of that, the butterfly effect, is just insane. So it makes that subject very, very difficult, because if you go back in time to fix a problem you had, you now no longer have the reason to go back in time to fix it in the first place, so you never would have made the machine or got knowledge of the machine to want to change it, and now you've just created a paradox. So yeah, time travel like that is very, very weird. But anyway, unless you start doing like parallel universe timelines, then it makes a bit more sense, and you can get away with that and say, oh yeah, we can change whatever we want because it just goes into its own parallel timeline, and then we can just go back and pick another one. That's how you get around that. But like I said, very beautiful looking as well. Wit Studio at it again, basically. Because their stuff looks good. I mean, their stuff does look good. Aside from, well, they were a producer on Sport Climbing Girls, not an actual studio on there. So I was about to berate them for that, but no, that's not fair to them. But yeah, they have some very good looking stuff. And the focus on the eyes in particular, and some of the cinematic background shots especially, have been top notch. Now we're going to be meeting Sister. I don't know who Sister is to Vivy. I think it's the blonde one that we saw. And I think we're going up into like commercial space, because at this point in history, we have commercialized the space, and we have like I assume hotels and like fancy like getaway resorts, a space resort essentially. I'm assuming that's what we're going to be going up there. And I guess by Sister it means a similar model, because Vivy is the first AI of her type. But I don't know if she's going to be the only one, or if like she does have a sister here that she's going to be meeting up with, and sister means like same model essentially. I guess we'll see what ends up happening with that, but I'm very, very excited for this. And yeah, I'm very interested to see where the concept goes. Hopefully Matsumoto doesn't talk quite as much, because he was spitting a lot in the first episode, which is necessary because we need to get the plot information out, but still it was a bit much. So hopefully this time it'll be a bit more chill in that regard. I don't know how chill of an episode it's going to be, but I guess we'll see. So as per usual, these are time-based format reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture-in-picture, go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from this season and future seasons, also all of winter seasons, winter 2021 at least. We also have Patreon request shows like Sympho Gear G, World Trigger, and Log Horizon. We'll be soon moving on to Log Horizon Season 2 in like a couple of weeks, I think, is how long it will take for me to get there. We also have movie reactions available on Patreon as well. We'll be doing Weather and Review the movie sometime later this month, so look forward to that one. But yeah, here on YouTube we have to time-based, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a time for the episode. I'll count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we should be in sync. We're watching this one on Funimation since they licensed it this season. We have, what logos at the beginning do we have? Aniplex and Funimation, so it ends up being about 12 seconds logos, give or take. I'll call them out as they go past, but you can also use screen flash on my face or the mic to tell them the scene's transitioning. Pro tip as well, look at this part of my headset. It's very reflective and should give away those transitions very easily. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Aniplex. Funimation. Cheers. Here we go. Oh. Oh. We're crashing something. Is this the history we're going to be preventing then? I think this is a history we're meant to be stopping, whatever. Hmm. Hmm. That's a question. But what does that mean for me personally? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh boy. Wait, really? That's why she has so much of an audience now. It's been 15 years. Okay. Right, yes. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Next singularity point, okay. Okay. What was it instead? Hmm. Yeah? Well, that's true. Yep. Yep. Hmm. I mean, yes, but mm, yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's quite the space hotel. It's a very cool idea and something that will 100% exist in time. But there she is, the blonde. And we're posing. Yep. That's why we're Vivy. Okay. Shut up. Okay. That's where the family thing comes in. Okay. Hmm. Yep. No thanks. She's the reason this crashes. Series known as the sisters. Okay. Okay. Successor. Okay. And okay. Hmm. Interesting. Back to the archive. Of course, ours is the music room, because that's our interpretation of it. Mm-hmm. Obviously. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's the start of the divide. Makes sense. Sun crash incident. As if it's that easy. Mm-hmm. Why would they give that responsibility to an AI? Seems a bit. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 7 year, okay. Yes. Mm. Huh? Hmm. That's why she's in charge. Adds a bit more to the mystery. Then we've got 23 hours and 26 minutes to actually kill her. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. We are, but we see beauty in space. Dark side of the moon. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, there's no way we destroy Estelle now. Estella. There's no way we're gonna destroy her. What's happening? Hmm. So what's going on? Security war, okay. Hmm. Everyone's immediately distracted by the potential danger, by the beauty. So why does she crash it then? If she loves it so much, why would she crash it? Huh. Makes you wonder. I mean, they said she's a very defective AI, right? So, Weird Studio really love this art style. They really love this for this show. And I love it as well, so. Hmm. Okay. Right. Right. It seems. Who? Oh. Oh. What? Oh, fuck. Holy shit, okay. Perception of her changed immediately. Some of Polaris, I promise. Whoa. This show knows how to do it. This show really knows how to do it. It's brilliant. Like, It knew so much that it's preying on human emotion. I love it for it, because it knows the way it's portrayed Estelle, it's giving you the cold hard facts. She crashes it. But every experience we have with her, there's not even a single inkling that she could possibly be able to do it. She shares, like, the dream for the owner. All this. It's like, it couldn't... How could it have been her? Someone must be doing something. And then she does that. And it's like, well, yeah, you think we were going to be genuine with this? No. Oh my god, I love it. And now we've got the younger sister of Momoka that we now have to protect. So now we have extra incentive to actually save. Like, we were going to save this anyway because it's part of our mission, but now we have another reason to do so. God, that was a damn good episode. It was a damn good episode. Was that guy that we saw at the end in the preview, was that the same guy that... I don't think it was the same guy that was involved with the, in the bombing and the attack on Aikawa. I don't believe it was the same guy. Well, it wouldn't be because it's like 15 years later, so he would look different anyway. But I'm going to guess he's another mention of that member of that group. What was it? Like... Oh, I forget. I think it began with a D, maybe. Yeah, that was another fantastic episode. Fantastic episode. Exactly what I would have expected after the last ones as well. But yeah, what is the name of that organization that they're from? Like, Doek or something like that? Something like that. What was the name of it? I know it's an anti-AI terrorist group. I'm going to assume they're probably involved in it as well. They must be. It would just be weird for them not to be involved, but... I mean, just looking at that, that looks like this group. Again. Got another guy with scars. Ooh, hang on. Potential idea. What if this is that one kid we saved? Just 15 years later. That'd be interesting. Or if he's involved again. I think you've got to bring him back, right? At some point. Because, I mean, you've got a character that you could utilize, but... Yeah, this is going really well. I'm very much enjoying this. Like, I love the subject of AI, just in general. And this interpretation of it, and the way they're working it through. Very, very interesting. I think sometimes... the time skips and things, and the jumping around to different points for different events, I think that's a bit too abrupt in some instances. I think they could do a better job of easing the audience back into that instead of saying, oh hi, it's 15 years later. Like, I think they could ease us back into that a little bit more. But still, I'm really loving this series. Like, this was a surprise. I didn't expect to enjoy this anywhere near as much as I did. So I am very, very much looking forward to future episodes. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Spring 2021 lineup you can find here on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.